what if the personality that everybody knows isn't you? What if the mask that the nervous system has learned to survive? In the last episode, we discussed how pressure doesn't disappear, it moves from the system to people. And what if people learn to carry pressure like this? Let's talk about masking. No, it's not pretending, it's not lying, and it's certainly not fake. Masking is what happens when a nervous system learns which parts of itself is safe to show, other parts of itself that comes with consequences. That is not deception, that is survival. Masking happens really early. When a child starts realizing, if I do that, I'm ignored. But if I do that, I'm accepted. So the brain learns to adapt. It learns eye contact. It learns tone. It learns smiling at the right time. Not because it wants to, but because it has to. And by adulthood, masking isn't something that you learn to put on, but something you do not know how to take off. Here is the uncomfortable truth that masking is not exclusive to neurodivergent people, but neurotypical people mask too. Mask exhaustion, resentment, grief, fear. Mask the need to rest. But here is the difference. Neurodivergent people masking is about functioning in an environment that doesn't quite fit the way they see the world. And neurotypical masking is about fitting in, meeting expectations, or protecting relationships or opportunities. Different reasons, similar strategies, and both coming with a cost because they both are nervous system adaptations. Masking works until it doesn't. The body keeps receipt. Burnout, chronic fatigue, anxiety from nowhere, emotional numbness, and sudden shutdown. And the cruel part? And from the outside, it looks like someone has stopped trying, when in actual fact, they've been trying hard for a very long time. No one collapses from weakness, they collapse from endurance. Masking affects not just work, but relationships too. When someone consistently masks, misunderstandings grow. Why did you do that for someone else, but not for me? You were okay yesterday. You're just not trying. Here is what many people miss. When the mask comes off is someone who feels most safest. So the person that gets the raw version is often the one that gets blamed. Masking isn't a moral failure. It's not immaturity, and you can't unlearn it overnight. It's something that the nervous system has learned to survive. And once you understand this, shame loosens, blame softens, and curiosity replaces judgment. In the next episode, we'll be discussing pressure and how it motivates some people but completely shut other people down, because pushing harder doesn't necessarily create better results. Sometimes pushing harder creates people to break down a lot faster. Welcome to another episode of Minds of the Box.